why you should be eating like a sumo wrestler. Let's get into it. How's it going, everybody? So we are in the kitchen today. We are going to be cooking what I've been eating every single night for actually quite a while. It is one of the best meals you can eat, and it's a fantastic weight gainer meal. It's a fantastic meal to get lean. It's the best, and it has all the best ingredients in it, and you can manipulate this meal as well. It is fantastic. This is what the sumo wrestlers eat. This is what they call chanko. Apologize if I got that wrong, but that's roughly how you pronounce it. Let's have a look at the ingredients. So this is the big combo. All of this is going to go into one giant pot. We have some spring onion, onions, pak choi. We have some shiitake mushrooms. There we go. Ooh, very nice. We've got butter. We've got 2 types of meat. We've got lean and we've got some full fat, and we've got a load of potatoes. All of this is going to go into one giant pot. So this is such a good meal to eat because we're incorporating some fantastic ingredients. You think we've got huge amounts of garlic. We're not going to put that many cloves in, but we're going to get 2 or 3 big cloves. We've got some beautiful amounts of ginger. We're going to crush up, slice that up, and get that in the pot. We've got some nice red chili, add a little bit of spice. And one thing what we'll do is with all this food, once it's in the pot, we're going to add a nice vegetable stock in there to get some extra flavor. We'll put a little bit of Himalayan salt in there as well. And I do like putting a nice chunk of full fat butter, especially to start cooking it. So we're going to get lots of basic raw single ingredient food. That's how I like to eat. Putting all that together to make such an incredible meal. This is great for the winter months because you're getting all that beautiful ingredients to really boost and help your immune system, especially the ginger, the garlic. You've got the carrots, you've got the spring onions, you've got the pak choi all in there, and it's going to stew at a really nice low heat, nice low temperature, getting all those nutrients into that beautiful liquid that we're going to get. We're going to put the sweet potato in the oven, so therefore we're going to get this nice crispy roast on the sides. We're going to have this lovely combo. You can also do this with all types of ingredients. You can have tofu in here, you can put fish in there, you can have pork as well, like little pork balls you can make, boiled eggs. You can have a lot of fun with this, but this is sort of how I'm making it at the moment. So let's dive in, let's start chopping up, and let's get cooking. So I first apologise, I am no chef, so all my knife skills are dreadful, and I don't really know a lot about cooking. What I like to do is basically put food I like, put it together, put it into a pot, heat it up, and eat it. That's how I like to do things. So what I'm going to be doing is cutting all this up, making it all nice and fine to put it into my beautiful pot, which is over here. So let's start doing that. So we've got a wonderful big bowl of potatoes. So I've put a load of Himalayan salt in here. We're going to put a nice bit of melted butter all in there to soak up, and then we're going to whack it in a tray ready to go into the oven. We've got some extra potato in here because I'm going to make some for some meals tomorrow for my day. So there's some extra. Now, the main ingredient is using rice. You can get basmati or white rice, which you can do. I just currently right now I'm going through a big potato phase, just loving lots of potatoes. So that's why we're going to put some roasted potatoes in here, especially some sweet potatoes. So yummy in the oven. They'll be nice and crispy on the side with this beautiful stew that we're going to be making. So that's going to go in right now. Let's quickly do that. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous melted butter. Let's pour all that in. Give it a nice drizzle all around. Wonderful. And we'll mix all this up. Let's give this a nice shake. Look at that. Look at all that colour. It's another great thing about this meal. So much colour going into it. Right, scoop all this in there, mix it up a little bit, give it a little shindig and shake. Bosh, right, let's get it in the oven. Nice and warm. There it goes. Right. Okay, so we're putting all that on about 220 degrees. That's gonna sit in there for a nice 40 minutes whilst we get everything else done. When I'm cooking, always have these two by my side. Oh no, one's gone. Oh, okay, well there's one. No, Rocky. Rocky. Okay, so we've got a lovely bowl of minced meat here. So I like to do a little bit of a mix. So we get some 20% and some 10%. That way, I'm trying to bulk up a little bit. We're trying to get a little bit more weight on at the moment. Fill up for that winter. And this is why it's a really good weight gainer as well. This has got about a good 80 to 90 grams of protein in there, so that's going to go in the pot, plus your potatoes. So between my wife and I, this is going to be 100 grams of protein between the two of us, really, really easily. Obviously, I will eat the majority of it versus my little 5-foot wife. So that's where you can change this up a little bit. You can add just like super lean, 5%, 3% mince, have it as a really lean meal, less fat. You could have less potato, you could do more brown rice if you wanted, or just a small amount of white rice. This is where you can really manipulate this meal. But we're going for the full hog. We're trying to really up the calories. It's winter. We're putting a little bit more fluff. We're having fun. That's why we're going for this nice amount of 20% mince with a little bit of 10. Get some higher protein in there, plus all the potato as well. This is going to be a crazy high calorie meal as well, which is awesome. So we should be hitting a good, I reckon, not far away from, so my portion, at least 1,500 calories, especially when I've got the butter in there and we've got the huge amounts of potato on the side. It's gonna be a good meal. I can see why the good old sumo wrestlers eat this. Right, let's start cooking this up. And here comes the other wolf joining me. Now we've got the mince out. Oh yes, he's like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it, Daddy? So we're just gonna get the mince browning a little bit, not too much. Just a tad, because it's all going to cook in the water anyway. Here it is cooking up. All of these beautiful ingredients are going to get in that pot. Look at that. Look at all that color as well. Wonderful. We got the chili, we got the ginger, we got the garlic, we got some herbs, we got the Pach choi, we've got the onions, we've got the mushrooms, we've got the carrot. We're going to have some Himalayan salt there. It's going to be wonderful. So everything is in the pot. Here we go. And we're gonna get a little bit of the stock in there as well. Beautiful. Get all that in there. So that's just gonna simmer all in here on a low heat. Get all that good bit in. There we go. We're gonna let that steam and simmer on there on a low heat for a good 30 minutes. Every now and again, I'll give it a little bit of a stir, just making sure it's all in there, and that's gonna be wonderful. The good thing about this is it literally takes 10 minutes to make that bowl of goodness. What I'm now going to do is quickly just cook up some chicken for tomorrow, check on the potatoes, clean everything up because I made a lovely big mess, and then we'll get back to the meal, see how it's getting on. And the beauty about eating like this is, like I've already said, but you can make this a healthy, high calorie meal, which is what we're going to go for, which is what we're doing. This stuff is great. I can get the calories in by putting lots of fats, crazy amounts of high protein, and guess what? It's not that expensive. This meal, realistically, is only going to cost me, I don't know, £2-3. You got to think, a pack of mince, especially if you go 20%, that's £2.50. For a whole pack, that's 100 grams of protein, crazy amounts of calories. You get half a bag of potatoes, what's that, 70p? Plus some vegetables? You're telling me that's expensive? It's really not. Crazy high calorie, loads of good nutrients, the perfect meal, and such a wintry meal as well, which is why it's great for this time of year. Highly recommend this. So we're simmering away in there. Let's have a little peek, shall we? Beautiful. Oh, look, you can try and smell it through the camera. It's wonderful. Right, that's got a nice 15-20 minutes left in there. Just nice and low on the heat. Might turn it down a little bit more, a little bit less of the boiling point. Bring it down a little bit. Beautiful. And to get some extra calories in while we wait, what do? We get a nice big glass of full fat milk. Unhomogenized goodness. Therefore, you get a nice bit of cream in there. Oh, gorgeous. There we go. Another probably 8-10 grams of protein in this glass. Another sort of 200 to 300 calories. Wonderful. And on the meal, when we finish, we're going to add the piece de resistance. A little bit of naughty. What we're going to do, we're going to cut up little cheese chunks on there. Get these little squares of cheese, plonk them inside it so they melt inside when you eat it. Oh, a little bit of naughtiness, extra calories, extra protein, extra fat. This is how we bulk up. We get single ingredient food, we put it together, and we make a very high calorific Sumo Wrestler meal. It is wonderful. Okay, so let's see how these potatoes are looking. Okay, here we go. Look at that bad boy. Beautiful stuff. So a little bit of potato is going to go in my meals for tomorrow. And then the rest are going to go in this beautiful big bowl. And the let's have a look at the chanko. Let's have a look. Look at that, gorgeous. Look at that, beautiful. All that beautiful stew. Lovely stuff. Now, like I said, you don't have to use beef. You can use chicken. You can use tofu. Tofu is really good. I've had tofu a few times. You can put some eggs in there, like boiled eggs. Obviously, take the shell off. But you can mix and match it. And you don't even have to have the potatoes. If you want this as a lean meal, you could put some chicken and tofu in there and put all the veggies in there and just create a nice stewy soup. You can just have that. This is why it's such a good style of food. But we're getting the calories in. So we're going to chow down a load of this potato. We've got the little bowl of cheese. That's going to go in there. Get some little bits of good golden goodness. Wonderful stuff to get some extra calories. Right, let's plate this up and let's go enjoy. All right. So we're going to chow down this beautiful meal. We're gonna add a little bit of cheese on there. We're gonna get some extra calories. We've got more potato. We're gonna enjoy this meal. And this is what I love about this style, this Sumo Wrestler style Chanko meal. You can get the calories in, it's warming, and it's so good for you. All those nutrients, all that benefit, the ginger, the garlic, the chili. You've got the green veg, like the Pach choi in there. You've got the carrots, you've got the mushrooms. You've got the good fats and high protein. You've got great carbohydrates from the potatoes. You've got some extra fat and protein from the cheese as well. We cooked it in some good quality butter. We can't go wrong. Add a little bit of Himalayan salt with a nice vegetable stock for some flavor. Pure muscle building food. Great for these winter months. Great for the immune system. We're not going to get sick on this type of food. I'm going to chow down. I'll put all the ingredients, what I've been doing, how I've been cooking. I'll put it all in the description so you can grab it, try it, let me know. This is good. Make it your own style. Oh, and Harry's got his little carrot. He took it. There we go. Make it your own style and let me know how you get on. And I'll see you soon. I'm going to chow down. Let's go. Let's get this in, shall we? Beautiful.